Hello everyone. Uh, Today we will learn the screen organization menu part of the Staad Pro. For understanding purpose of the toolbars, I have created one geometry for learning point of view. We will learn the geometry command in the later on session. First of all, today we will learn all the screen organization part of the Staad Pro. As I have opened the Staad Pro, the basic parameters are highlighted. So this one is the page control tab. This is the main window in which we will create the geometry. This is the menu bar. This one is the toolbar, which is used for various purposes for zoom in, zoom out, rotation command. We will learn this feature now. This one is the data area. You can create the data and their basic information in this segment. So first of all, let's start with the viewpoint. As you can see here, the different variations of the square blocks are provided with yellow color highlighted in the different manner. So this is the viewpoint for the structure. In the main window, you can see X, Y and Z direction of the Staad Pro. So this is the main window in which the geometry is created. You create the geometry in this main window. This is the view toolbar. As you can see here, written is view from +Z. So as I click, this will create the front view, this will create back view, this will create left hand side view, and this one is right hand side view. This one is the top view. So this is the view toolbar. The next segment is the rotation toolbar setup. This one is isometric view, so you can go for the isometric view also. This is the rotation toolbar. You can rotate your geometry by using this toolbar using anti-clockwise or clockwise direction, axial direction in left hand side and right hand side accordingly. This will create origin part. So this is the origin part through which the structure is rotated. This one is the display hole structure. So it will, as you will click on this element, it will create the whole structure parameter. These are the zoom in, zoom out parameters or zoom in toolbars. This is the dynamic zoom. As I have clicked on a particular window segment, it will highlight that part and it will create another window. The next one is zoom extends. You can extend your zoom by using this command. The next parameter is zoom in. You can zoom in your structure, zoom out your structure. This one is the zoom factor. According to the factor, it will zoom out. This is the zoom window. This is the pan. You can move your structure using this pan feature. This one is the magnifier. You can view your structure using this segment. This is the 3D render view. If you click on the 3D segment part, it will highlight your 3D structure. Right now I have not assigned any property, so it will show a line element. As you can see here, this is the global X direction, Y direction and Z direction highlighted, in which the structure is created, and this one is structure's origin. This is X, this is Y and this is Z. I will click on geometry. For going back to the original structure, you can view a structural element by this segment. These are the another one of the Staad editor program in which a program file in the written format is created. So this is the Staad editor part. As you can see, I have selected the space element. So space element is highlighted over here, and the geometrical part which we have created, their parameters are written in the text form. We will learn Staad editor part in the later on session. This is the print setup menu area. You can print your report using this software. Print preview report is also available. If you want to take a picture, you can use this command for taking picture of the structure. The next parameter is the input units. You can change your input units by providing this segment. Right now our default unit is meter kilonewton. This is the cut section part. If you want to cut section by different segment, you can use this feature. The next is symbol and labels. all the symbols regarding the color combination and the shortcuts are provided over here. We will understand these features and the labels. For example, if I want to show a beam number, you can press Shift B, so it will highlight the beam number. So all the segments are provided over here. If you want to show the node number, you can simply click Shift N for node number. Shift N, it will highlight the node number. So these are the features. If you want to measure the dimension tool is also available. By clicking on this, you can measure the dimension. Dimension of the structure. The second parameter is remove all nodes node to node distance. So when you click on this, the dimension parameter will disable. So you can see that the dimension is removed. Again, I have clicked, so this parameter will highlight and this will remove the distance. The next one is the dimension view. If you want to highlight the overall dimension of the structure, dimension to view display, it will highlight all the dimension of the structure. The next one is the scale unit, which is provided for the 4 segment and area part. This one is the property page, support page, specification page. We'll learn all these tables and toolbar specification later on. So these are the basic tool features which is available for the Staad Pro. Here all the cursors are provided. The geometry element which is connected by the nodes and beams, so their operating menu are used by different cursors. We will understand these cursor features one by one. A node cursor is used for selecting a node element. As you can see, the selected part is highlighted by the red icon. The next one is a beam cursor. If you want to select a beam, this is the beam cursor. The next one is a surface cursor. If you have created a surface part, it will use for the surface cursor. Same solid cursor. When you put your arrow on the icon, it will highlight the name. The next one is the load edit cursor. So different types of cursor are provided in this segment. In the modeling mode, we have different segment properties like geometry. So when I click on the geometry, the basics part is available, that is structure and its coordinate values and the number of beam which are created and connected through different parts. So this is the geometrical part of the structure. The general part is related to property and their specification. We will understand this feature while analyzing or creating a beam or a segment model in the later on session. So these are the basic screen organization part of the Staad Pro. Right now we are in a modeling mode. If you have analyzed your structure, you can go for the post-processing mode. Right now the post-processing mode is disable. These are the various toolbars used for creation of the geometry. This is the selection approach for your geometrical part. You can select or create your geometry by this segment. This is the geometrical part where all the geometry commands are available, and command mode for various segment and analysis part. So this is the basic screen organization of the Staad Pro. Now in the next segment, we will learn how to create the geometry, how it's work and connect using the Staad Pro.